This video highlights the experiences of 4 students, Carmen, Jaclyn, Loraine, and Johnathan, in a qualitative research methods class. This short video will provide you with some golden nuggets from our experiences utilizing SecondLife as a tool to conduct our mini-ethnography study for our class. Please sit back, enjoy, and take away some nuggets, and remember to continue coming back for more information at any time.
Hi, Jaclyn and Ovia here. To begin to describe the different cultures found in SecondLife would be like trying to define all of humanity. The cultural differences found here mirror the world's peoples and their practices. The varied experiences that I had involved going to different islands. For example, as a newbie, I went to Holana Healing Island and was immersed in the beauty of all things that not only heal, but can even have scientific explanations, such as this lovely rainbow here. I quickly became a Help Island fan when I ran into Chief Bowen Ford, who celebrated a year's birthday by helping me to get normal hair, jeans, and a t-shirt when I had comic hair and wacky clothes. He has no need for any of the review of the rules for a better life, as those found here in SecondLife, but he noted that some avatars do appear to refuse to use polite language, don't want to wear any clothes, and don't even want to be very nice. Nevertheless, I quickly made some friendships with Bowen Ford and someone named Bofo, who does wonderful musical podcasts. There are so many people you can meet here and great music you can hear, such as Moondog's easy listening tunes. You can even play your own music, such as I learned to play on this great grand piano, if you like. As you sit and stand in various places in SecondLife, such as looking at this teepee or waterfall, you don't have to wait very long for avatars of all sorts to come along to begin experiencing cultural phenomena of all sorts, such as Frost here, who can shape-shift before your very eyes in seconds. So whether you're looking to research a real or even mystical experience, SecondLife is great for anthropological inquiry, whether you're an ethnographer or not.
Hi, Carmen Malik here. As the subject of my mini-ethnography, I chose to research the live music scene in SecondLife. As I began my research, I discovered that there are literally dozens of clubs, bars, and other music scenes that are available to any aspiring musician seeking to perform. Early in my search, I found a performer, Craig Lyons, who classifies his music as alternative rock and pop. He performs regularly in a venue known as the Key West Resort and Marina. This venue is located by the water and has an exceptional view of the marina both inside and out. Key West quickly became my favorite place to visit when in SecondLife. It was also nice that I happened to meet the co-owners, and they were extremely helpful in teaching me SecondLife etiquette for their establishment. In fact, I enjoyed my visits to Key West so much that I never wanted to go anywhere else. And when I did find that each place paled in comparison to the atmosphere I became used to at Key West. Through this process, I learned that SecondLife is not so different from real life in that we tend to be creatures of habit when it comes to things and places and people we like. I became accustomed to the regulars who frequent Key West and look forward to my brief conversations with each of them before each scheduled live performance. I also loved how the audiences responded to each musician as they performed. Applauding and giving positive feedback, the guests created a very inviting atmosphere for any performer. Audience members behaved in a way that is consistent with real life, tipping, requesting songs, and asking for a schedule of dates that were all part of the routine at Key West. As a musician and performer, I would encourage anyone to take a leap of faith and solicit venues to perform live in for SecondLife.
You're a heartbreaker, dream maker. Loraine Sangria here, breaking hearts like Pat Benatar at the Black Hearts 80s Cafe. I conducted my research at the Black Heart 80s Cafe, a place to rock out to your favorite 80s music. The cafe takes you back to the era of the 1980s. Music by Cyndi Lauper and Van Halen circulate throughout the cafe from morning till dawn. I focused on the culture of hosting in SecondLife. I interviewed 2 hosts from the Black Heart 80s Cafe, both with the same hosting duties but there for a different experience. As a researcher for an ethnographic study in SecondLife, the free writing exercise helped me to step back and look at the culture I was studying. I wrote and wrote some more, and I finally discovered what my themes were, and I was able to approach the study more effectively. Reliving the era of true music and compensating what their first life cannot offer were the major themes found in this study. Second Life is a place to get away and be someone you can never be in your first life. It is a place to experience and search for ways to socialize and connect with similar avatars who are in search and who want to experience an actual second life. From work to play, Second Life can be an experience for everyone. Furthermore, gaining a comfortable rapport with the participants was a challenge. It became important for me to establish a trusting relationship in a short amount of time with both before I could get a meaningful interview. Observing the participants and their culture is another important aspect for my study. Seeing, living, and participating in their culture helped me to gain their trust and build a relationship with the participants. As a qualitative researcher, I have learned observation, rapport, and participating are three major aspects when learning and studying a new culture. In order to gain a meaningful ethnographic study, it is vital to have all three aspects when researching a significant culture. Excellent, dude, for sure.
Hello, Second Lifers. Johnathan Cunningham here to tell you about my experiences in Second Life. I started by looking for a military-themed sim with no luck at first. Then, I found the Vietnam Monument. Yes, the same one that you can go to Washington, D.C. to see. As I visited and explored the monument, I noticed the detail of the area was as clear as that of the real monument in D.C. As I continued with my searching, I found the Army One Source sim and teleported to the island to see what I could learn. I came across a group of avatars enjoying a dance, and someone greeted me. As I got to know this person, I learned that it was one of the moderators of the sim. While we discussed the purpose of the sim, she sent me an invitation to join the group and received the notification of upcoming events. As I received these notifications, I soon realized that the sim put on a number of events each week for its members. I chose to join them during a Halloween party, where a costume contest was also being held. Many members of this group came in very intricate costumes. As I was talking with the avatars present, I asked if anyone would be interested in participating in an interview for a class project, and one participant was willing to help. I soon realized that conducting an interview was not going to be as easy as I had originally thought. As we moved through the interview, the participant was very patient, and I appreciated that and enjoyed getting to know her. Once I reflected on my interview, I learned that in order to conduct an informative interview, whether in real life or Second Life, you need to build a good rapport with your participants before beginning your interview. As I continued with my time in Second Life, I enjoyed more activities within this sim, including fishing, dancing, costume parties, and other themed parties. There was an area of great respect and honor within this sim. This location was known as the Hall of Heroes. This area was somewhere that Second Life members could post a picture and a short bio about the heroes from their real life. It was a humbling experience to read some of the short bios and learn about those who have given so much for us to be able to use Second Life. I enjoyed my time in Second Life, and it will help me out as I continue my journey as a qualitative researcher. I look forward to the continued use of Second Life, both in my learning experiences and for personal enjoyment. I hope to continue to make more friends and more connections with others from across the world. Semper Fidelis.
As you watched and listened to this short video, we hope that you were able to gain some nuggets about qualitative research. We learned a lot through our experiences and have shared them with you so that you will learn from us. Qualitative research can be fun. You just have to be in the right environment. So from all of us, to you, go out and enjoy the world you live in and keep a watchful eye on what your next research topic could be.